There we are.
This land holds
Get my
nothing but
traveler
promise
back
for
up.
us.
All right. Pop. There we go. Okay, before we get started, let me just say that after the live stream on July 4th, that weekend was a nightmare. I literally was stuck at my workplace the entire time, only leaving to like sleep. Which honestly, I keep a sleeping bag and pillows in my car, so I probably should have just stayed there, considering how little I was able to do and how little time I had when I'd get home. See, they had an update. What's this? Something about Shinobu, Sino. Oh, and some missing voice lines for Columbina. Oh, weird. Okay. Today, we're headed back to Fontaine. If you hadn't read the description. And we're going over. Let's see, Barbeloth is over here, I believe. But we're going back here first and do some of the fishing expedition to try and fill the aquarium. Guess I can just do that. Oh, there we go. I guess that's that. I am told that this entire event takes about 12 hours to get the entire thing going. Oh, which, yeah, I know. What the hell? But considering that it's a full version event, it seems like. Like already here, right? Oh, there we go. Could have just teleported right to it. All right, then. Bring out 5 green grade dangerous creatures in total. Which that would be the little cyan red and orange. Okay. 5 blue grade. I see those. That's fine for right now. We'll do that. Concentrate on those. Okay. There. That's 2 of those. And here these guys are. That's that. says, all right, that's that one. There was some more back here. And I think one of these guys. Yeah, that's got that. Oh, here's one. This one's shiny too. Okay. There's the sub. Let me see something first, though. Explore designated zone. Well, for right now, let's just do this. All right, I got two of them. All right, that's two. Let's see what else we got here. Explore designated zone. You can find the corresponding location on the map. 3 containers total. Marvelous abilities. All right. Okay. That's fine. Go to the water zone. 3 containers. Missed? Map. It's like that's the location it wants me to go to. No? Mission area. Okay, it's on all the way on the other end. So let's stay deep. Don't enter their territory. Okay, we got the 3 containers. Oop, it's up. Or is it down? Oh no, I can't tell. That's it. Let's just do it. That's all of the commissions in this area. Okay. Complete the commission. Complete the commission. Okay. Complete quest to proceed with the commission. Okay, folks, we're going to try this. What? Okay. Not even worrying about it right now. Okay, we're starting from the other end, huh? We've got all this shit. We got that stuff. want that one. Okay, we're challenging them this time. Damn it. Got him. We need one more container. Here's a container. Yeah, there we go. Oh, wait a minute. What the hell? Oh, I get it. Okay, let's see how we did. Says Siegeman seems to have something to tell us. Complete the quest. Proceed with the commission. Where's Siegeman? Oh, I like that. That's cool. Where the hell am I? I mean, there's that, but there's Siegeman.
Hello there, Traveler in Paimon. Miss Kyuton mentioned you've been running an aquarium. Naturally, I accepted her invitation to come serve as a marine consultant.
We're happy to have you aboard. So glad for the extra help.
Great! With head nurse Siegeween around, we won't have to worry about the little fishies getting sick.
Since you asked me to look after the animals at the Chevalmoran Film Fantasyland, I've picked up a few tricks of the trade. It turns out looking after animals isn't all that different from caring for patients. Well, the well-behaved ones at least. But that's the thing. Not all fish are well-behaved. So on top of looking after the ones you already have, I have a few ideas for inpatient therapy that I'd like to discuss.
We're all ears.
The word from Officer Siseth is that certain wild fish have been getting unusually aggressive lately. Apparently, they're attacking other creatures, as well as divers and even small boats. I was wondering if we could invite them to the aquarium for some rest and relaxation. At the very least, it'll keep them from causing any more trouble. Once they're here, I can look for a way to cure their sudden bad temper. That way, we can help the fish and the waters return to normal. And you can add some unique guest performers to your aquarium.
What a wonderful idea!
You've got our full support.
All right. I'll give you all the intel I have on where to find those aggressive fish. The rest is up to you.
Okay, we're going to take a break from this and head over and do one of Barbeloth's Divinations.
What? Is Paimon seeing things? Is that a Dodoko?
Paimon, we're in Fontaine.
No, there really is a Dodoko over there. And it looks just like... It looks like Barbeloth.
The Dodocos have finally risen up.
Oh my, what a coincidence this is. Traveler, Paimon?
Why is there something so fishy about hearing such a powerful fortune teller use the word coincidence?
Perhaps, but it's no lie. This truly is a pleasant surprise. As a descender from beyond this world, the traveler's fate is not anchored in Teyvat. Hence why most fortune tellers, including myself, are unable to predict your future. Hence why most fortune tellers, including myself, are unable to predict your future. But happily, this particular coincidence couldn't have been any more fortuitous. I recently happened to glimpse a peculiar omen. And since I had some free time, I decided to perform a brief divination and follow the omen's course. Just for a spot of fun, you understand. Oh, yes, and while I was following this omen, I caught a few ethereal threads of fate and glimpsed the faces of their owners. Here, take a look for yourselves.
These are all people we know. And let's see, only one of them from this region. We've got Inazumans, Sumerians, Liyue residents, and one from Mondstadt.
See? Didn't I tell you? Someone with so many friends was bound to recognize them all.
I know that voice. Alice?
Hi, you two. It's been a while, hasn't it?
Not
I
really.
thought I'd lend a hand with Barbie's divination.
Indeed, if Alice hadn't insisted, I'd have treated these names as minor variables and discarded them from the divination.
But then you would have missed out on this fun little excursion, wouldn't you? Besides, as mages, we couldn't possibly disappoint the little cuties involved in the prophecy now, could we? It's the dream of every child to receive wonderful gifts, go on grand undertakings, and watch mysterious prophecies unfold. Which is all to say, we simply had to see this one through.
And there's no point arguing with Alice. Anyway, if I can gather these minor variables together, I should be able to adjust my divination. So here I am, seeking them out, and if possible, offering them a little fortune-telling.
So when will they be here?
I don't have time to go around divining things like that, but I'm sure it won't be long.
Is that why you've set up this stall? So you can sit and wait for them to arrive?
Don't worry, I'm not just sitting around twiddling my thumbs. This Dodoko is simply a stand-in. I'm still working on my research.
That's right. And I installed sensors on Barbie's Dodoko. As soon as the right person shows up, she'll receive an instant notification. And Dodoko will give a happy little wiggle to make sure our visitors are drawn on in.
What are you doing back here? Take your arm off that. You'll knock my scryglass onto the floor. And hold that cup steady. I don't want you spilling hot chocolate on my manuscripts.
All right, keep your hat on. Just 1 second. There you go, Barbie. This one's yours. I hardly put any sugar in it, I promise.
When you say hardly any sugar, I can't help but feel like we're not speaking the same language.
Back to business. After we followed up on Barbie's divination, I was hoping to gather everyone up, everyone involved, that is, and throw a huge party. I've even decided how we can send out the invitations. Don't worry, I've already picked out the most beautiful birds available. Picture it. In the dead of night, a huge, pure white bird flies through your window with a mysterious letter in its beak. Then you open it, and a whole new world appears before your eyes.
Unfortunately, as I told Alice, doing that would only serve to disrupt the path of fate. Besides, dealing with such small prophecies is a real pain, so it's off the cards.
Oh, fate is such a spoil sport. Nevertheless, we can still have a party. When the time is right, I'll invite everyone myself. And as I do hate waiting for parties, Traveler, Paimon, can I leave the job of bringing your friends here to this stall to you?
Is that okay?
Then we'd be the ones disrupting the path of fate, right?
Seeing as the people in the prophecy already have ties to the Traveler, in theory, their fates are already intertwined. If the Traveler steps in to invite them and hurry things along, it shouldn't have too large an effect on the divination.
Reliable as always. For the sake of the party, it's in your hands. I promise to save you the best seats, closest to the cake. Barbie, why are you tearing that paper apart? What are you doing?
I'm using it to plug my ears. Between you and Nicole, if my head isn't hurting, then my ears are. Ugh, I miss Octavia.
Okay. So, if you saw the thumbnail when you got before you got here, then you know who we're going to start with. Because I believe that I do have everybody on here leveled up at least to a major degree. So let's see. How the hell do I enact it? That's not it. Do I just bring the character with me? Don't know. Oh, wait, you know what? Bet you it's like the witch's homework and there's a book in here or something. Yep, there it is. Witch's Revelation. Ah, I don't have her up to snuff yet. That sucks. But does give us something to do for the daily commissions, now don't it? Let's see, what do we got? Oh, well, there's that too, I guess. Oh. That's what those are, right. Down in the 60s, there she is. Yep. I'll at least have to fight those things 3 times. I hate those things. These aren't really a conundrum. Those absolutely are. Ah, okay. That's what we'll do. I know they're a severe pain in the ass. But I believe with the Knights of Favonius, the big problem I'm going to have, I think I'll need some ice, possibly. Therein lies the problem, don't it? I mean, we do have Prune here, but she's wind. Oh, let's check. I mean, we could do Beto.
as per our contract.
No.
Stay close and you will live.
Yes, I know that not a lot of choices here.
Time to begin work?
Yes. Hopefully everybody is... Yeah, everybody's full.
I see your power.
Jesus. Really? Uh.
All hail!
Inazuma shines eternal! Ha! There is no escape!
Thunder! Stabilize! Rise!
Shine down!
Crumble! Gather!
There is no escape!
Could have bought flame. Yeah, let's portal back out. Bring in flame. Economia won't cut it. We need a statue. I thought they were hydro, so that's on me. It's been a long time since I fought those bastards, so
We can help.
indeed.
I'll be right behind you.
Economia. I wonder. Can I just teleport straight to the damn things? Cause no.
Try to keep up!
Step off.
Solidify!
Boing, boing, boom!
Gather!
Dumpty, dumpty,
Out! The story has only just begun!
What the fuck?
Solidify!
Boing, boing, boom! Boom! Boom!
There you go, Clee. Bastards like to fight dirty. So I'm gonna fight dirty. Let's boost.
The abyss's burning shadow! Burn! Up the ante! Stabilize!
Dumpy, dumpy, go! Boom! Boom!
Leave it to me! A turning point in fate! Solidify! Burn!
How many did I need? I'm trying to recall. I hate these things to a degree to where I don't like to fight them, but I think I did pretty well.
Gather! Stay back! Solidify!
Destroy the wall, huh?
Got a bit too cocky. I will have order. King! New life! Yeah! Burn! Yeah! Stabilize! Gather! The story has only just begun! This is getting interesting. Stabilize! Furious. Can't end here.
pain in the ass. There you go, Clay. I hate that these things can kill me that quick. Alright. Gotta do it twice more.
Solidify! A turning point in fate! Watch out! Burn!
Damn you!
Leave it to me! Decay! New life!
Boing, boing, boom! Jumpy, jumpy, boom!
Stabilize! Burn! Gather! Stabilize!
Boing, boing, boom! Jumpy, jumpy!
Leave it to me! A turning point in fate!
Boom!
Burn! This is order. Solidify!
Wait! Did that just do it? That did it. Map us out. And get anything else we need from here. Temporarily. Barca. Step down for a bit.
Outrider Amber, reporting.
No, you know what? I've got something stronger than amber. Where is Where's my other wonderful archer? There we go.
Prepare to be amazed.
Consider yourself another honorary knight for the day. All right. Zhongli, have a bite. That's enough. Time for some magic.
Gather.
La la la.
Woo! Ah! Jumpy, jumpy, go! Pew! Da da da! Woo! Hi-ya!
Here comes the finale.
Stay back! The story has only just begun! What?
Bingo. That's all I need. Jump to Nod Cry real quick.
Which way will Boreas blow today?
There we go.
Ad Astra Abyssosk. What? Thank you for completing today's commissions. Here. Ad Astra.
All right. Now, over here. How many do I need? That's all I needed.
Attaining.
That's enough. All right. Kind of got screwed out on that, so it's all the way down here.
Attaining the rank of Meikai requires one to decipher the workings of the world, transcend its limitations, and fathom all phenomena within. Usually, any who reach this level are granted a vision and a lifespan far beyond that of the average kitsune.
Okay. Inventory. There we go.
Oh, look! Miko's over there! Paimon gets the feeling things are about to get stressful. You remember the Mikawa Flower Festival, right? Sure, everything turned out for the best, but it was a real headache to get there.
Yeah. And she made us sign ourselves away.
But not this time. We're not the ones doing labor, so we definitely won't.
Keep your voice down. She's got good ears.
Well, well, traveler, Paimon. To think we'd run into each other all the way out here in Fontaine. So, what are you...
Oh, Nico! Did you hear that just now?
No, I didn't hear a thing. But judging by your expression, I doubt it was anything... flattering?
No, it's not like that. We're really happy to see you, Miko.
Oh,
What brings you to Fontaine, anyway?
that was an awkward Sandra subject.
Why else would a poor, overworked editor-in-chief like me be here? I'm toiling away on Yai Publishing House business, of course. I had just bought a box of new books and was planning to take them back for my editors to study. Still, while strolling around the city, I overheard people talking about an unusually accurate fortune teller out here in the countryside. So I came to get a reading, if only to satisfy my curiosity.
Huh? You're finished already? Why didn't you say so sooner?
What card you get?
My, taking such an interest in my future, are we? If you want to know, I might be persuaded to let you see. However, you'll have to pay a price. Let me think. How about you sign on with Yai Publishing House? You can compile your adventures into a thrilling novel. Following the latest naming trends, we could call it... I picked up emergency food at the start, and now I'm invincible. Oh, we're going to sell so many copies.
It would need to be a pretty thick book. Oh, and Paimon, I didn't make the joke this time.
Who cares? As long as it's entertaining, you can make it as long as you want. I once published a light novel called The Horizon Beyond the Paradox. That book was as thick as a dictionary and spanned 8 volumes. Then there were 3 companion guides and 6 spin-offs. Stack them all up and they'd reach the ceiling. If you manage to churn out that much, then I, editor-in-chief, will edit it all personally. What do you say?
Well, I'm sorry, but I still have adventuring to do. It's not complete yet.
Interesting. So, you don't want to see which card I drew, then?
Yeah, I kind of lost interest.
Yes! It turns out we're not that...
Oh well, here it is. According to Lady Barbeloth, it's reversed justice.
I didn't see it. And I surely didn't hear about it.
You don't want to see? Very well. Since you have so little interest in divination, the next time you come for a fortune slip, don't expect me to help you draw. Come to think of it, you two have been visiting the shrine quite often lately to hang prayer plaques, haven't you? How about...
That's a great card to draw. Justice. It has a nice ring to it.
Seriously?
So it would seem, but alas, the justice card I drew is reversed. Does that mean I'm some sort of outlaw, Lady Barbeloth?
The card is named Justice, but it doesn't represent a just or unjust person. At least, not in a conventional sense. Perhaps it would be better to say, since it's currently reversed, it represents a dishonest person.
Dishonest? Oh, there must be some mistake. I'm always honest when helping these two interpret their fortune slips. Isn't that right?
All Paimon knows is that whenever Miko helps the traveler draw fortune slips, it's always great fortune.
That's because of his good luck. Or at least his good luck whenever he's by my side.
Luck. Now there's a fine choice of words. Reverse justice does indeed symbolize a distorted sort of cause and effect, imbalance, dishonesty, and dissatisfaction. As a yokai, you above all should understand. After all, the birth of a yokai is indelibly tied to desire. A yearning for something, an uncompleted dream, some unfinished undertaking, the pull of a certain emotion. All it takes is the slightest catalyst for these unsatisfied desires to take root and grow and sprout unexpected offshoots. And you, a great yokai of Inazuma, likely have a greater desire than most buried within your heart.
Huh.
But that's the limit of what I can see. After all, you only drew one card. What's more, reverse justice is known to be good at concealing lies, whether from others or oneself.
How delightfully mystifying. Sounds just like something a shrine maiden might say when interpreting fortune slips. I certainly wasn't expecting to pick up any new jargon on this trip, but that one is quite good. Still, as good as it is, it doesn't really align with our shrine's way of doing things. So perhaps I'd better not teach it to the shrine maidens after all. Anyway, thank you for the divination, Lady Mage. Should you ever have the chance, do pay a visit to the Grand Narukami Shrine and allow me to return the favor. What do you say?
I'm afraid my hydromancy keeps me far too busy. I simply can't spare the time to dip my toes into other forms of fortune-telling. Though your fortune slips sound like something Nicole and Alice would enjoy, I'll be sure to tell them all about you.
Wonderful. When the time comes, I shall personally preside over the drawing of fortune slips for your friends. I assure you, everyone will draw the most auspicious slips.
Hey, listen to the story. Witch's Ward.
Emerge. Kamisato art. Surrender. My apologies. Ha. Cha. Right now. Right here. Ha. Da. Emerge. Da. Right here. Yeah. Ha. Embrace the ice. Nothing lasts forever. Come on out. Emerge. Right here. Emerge. Kamisato art. Surrender! I'm always watching. Right now.
Okay, that's one way to do it. Yes. Okay, we got Yaimiko's. Let us return to our endeavor down below. Under the sea. Under the sea. Hunter Knight Gunsmith Quinns. So I gotta fight the damn things again, huh? Into the water zone. bastards again. After I go after this unguarded treasure chest. Come on! Now I do it again. Thank you. And a bench. New to me. Move some of this shit around. Wait a minute. Oh, I get it. There we go. Mission. New water zone unlocked. Complete the mission. $15 different collectibles. Well, let's go to the next. It said unlocked, but I guess not. Oh, there we go. It's that. Okay. Okay. Shoot me, Hippo! You missed! I'm right here! Oh, you missed! Wow, this may take a while. Come on! What the hell? No, 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 no! No, 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 no! Oh, you red bastard! Oh, it screwed me! It screwed me! I'm gonna have to, yeah. Connection timed out, man. What the hell? That sucked. That really, really, really sucked. But we'll get right back to it. Once this thing lets me log back in. Alright, I'm bailing out of Genshin right now so that I can restart the program. Ah, that was not fun, gang. Not in the slightest. There's no reason I should have lost connection on that. Ah, that really sucked. But it is making me think about moving the... What the hell just happened? What's going on? Did the game just go kaput on me? Yeah, the game's not starting up. What's going on? Yeah, the game is just conked out. Well, that kind of sucks. After we're an hour and 20 minutes in? Okay, let me check something. Because this has gotten me actually concerned. This is weird. Let me check my check my connection. I'm checking my network connections on the PS5. This is really weird. Okay, it says it's going. So let's try this again and see if the program is running. It usually loads up pretty quick. Okay. Okay, it's loading up now. That was a weird connection issue. I don't know what the hell was going on. It's reloading the data now. I doubt it will let me back in the exact spot, but you never know. Let's find out. You'll see what I can see, so. Yeah. That really sucked. Wait a minute. Okay, here we go. This time we're just going to go straight for the boss fight. Well, no, let's do other things because the boss fight thing is a pain in the ass. Ooh, I wonder if I collect them. Come on. Shoot me. Come on. Come on. That's a blue grade, huh? Oh crap, these things are big too. Oh, we gotta get the hell away from them. Oh wait, here we go. Hey fellas. Wanna shoot at me yet? Thinking it over? Oh well. That's an interesting shape. Now you rotate, my friend. Collect. All right. Let's do it. 5 containers. Green grades. So I'm going to concentrate on the 5 containers and the green grades. You're missing pretty bad, dude. Let me move closer. All I gotta do is just roll up on them. Shit. Kind of takes the fun out of mining. It says open them, it doesn't say clean them out. Let's see. No, it's designated zone. It's off that way. Let me check my map now. Straight ahead of me. Okay, I can see it on my mini map now. Ah, right there. Okay. Quite a few. Alright. Let's see what we got. Oh. That'll work. Okay. Now let's do another of the Barbeloth Divinations. Brace yourself for puns, ladies and gentlemen. It's weird to see him show up without someone else with him, like Tainari or someone.
Are you sure you can't make a copy of this card back for me?
Absolutely certain.
It's very impressive. Maybe we could come to some sort of arrangement?
Absolutely not.
I see. Obtaining beautiful card backs and playing powerful cards both require a certain price. I think I understand.
I don't think you do. I don't think I do. Came all this way to play cards?
Hey, you don't know why Sino's here? Maybe he came here to...
I sure did. That's my buddy, all right. We're on completely the same wavelength.
Seriously?
There's a small gathering of TCG players taking place here in Fontaine. I heard participants get event-exclusive card holders for free. There were no pressing matters at the academia, so I came over.
Even if there were pressing matters, Paimon has a sneaking suspicion you would have found a way to make them not so pressing.
You're right. I managed to finish almost all of my work after only 2 weeks of overtime. Sethos helped out too, so I promised to bring him a card holder for his trouble. He's very good at paperwork.
Well then, General Mahamatra, are you going to draw a card or not?
Of course. You say this card will predict my future, right?
Technically, not quite. But it's unlikely to cause much trouble if you choose to understand it that way.
I see. Is this like that line in Duel Master? Stake your fate on the next card in the draw? And now, it's my turn to draw.
Reversed Temperance. A fitting card for the General Mahamatra of the Sumeru Academia.
You already knew who Sino was?
Alice mentioned him a few times. She finds it funny that the stuffy old academia has a General Mahamatra with such a well-developed sense of humor.
Please thank her for the compliment. Now that I've drawn a card, what should I do next?
Since it's reversed temperance, or rather, reversed artistry, I suggest you maintain a state of doing nothing for the time being. You've been acting rashly and have nearly lost your footing on the narrow bridge of fate.
It's because I've been playing too much cards, isn't it? Sethos and Tainari told me the same thing. I've already adjusted my schedule.
I'm not talking about playing cards. I mean your working hours. Surely Genius Invocation TCG isn't the only thing that demands the General Mahamatra's full attention.
My duties don't leave me much room to adjust them.
You're used to bearing the pressure of such a busy schedule alone?
There are other mantras. We share the pressure among us.
But they all rely on you? Not just the mantras, but the researchers and the people of Sumeru. So many people put their faith in you, General Mahamatra. They never tell you. Perhaps they don't even realize it themselves. Why would they, when they're all so captivated by your unstoppable wit? But you can feel their gazes, looking to you night and day. Oh, and the shadow that walks beside you, he too is one of your burdens. You're used to leading the way, carrying the burdens of others. I think, perhaps, this is the reason for your imbalance.
I have many friends. One of them just happens to be a genius who goes by the name of Invocation TCG.
So it seems you have no intention of resting.
There's no time to rest.
Indeed. For someone such as yourself, if the inner battle is endless, then even death won't mark the end of duty. Take this lunar arcanum. Perhaps it will lead you to the reason that restores your balance. When it does, the battle within you should also reach a decisive end.
Sino is one of the strongest. He will not lose.
Thank you, Traveler and Paimon. And my thanks to you as well. And don't worry, I promise I won't start acting too crazy.
Huh? Why would you... Wait, was that...
Oh no. Not again. He's come up with another one. Barbeloth, don't ask.
What does this have to do with acting crazy?
Because now I have this card. People might accuse me of being a bona fide lunar tick.
Ah. Tainari dodged a bullet not coming with him. Here we go. Let's see the new abilities.
Your sins weigh upon your soul.
Stars, shine for me.
Surrender. Futile. Through me, justice is served.
Don't be scared. The night is cold.
Nowhere to run. Guilty.
My guiding stars. Cold. Mine to command.
Surrender. Judge
Judgment is upon you. Your penance is due!
Don't be scared. Not now.
Nowhere to run! Your sins weigh upon your soul!
Stars, shine for me.
Futile!
Don't be scared.
Through me, justice is served!
Okay. That's that. Now let's run on back and do some more. Curio Ledger. What's that? Ooh! Awesome! It's coming together, gang! Sandrone is looking for us. She's not up here, that's for certain. Gotta be upstairs. Captain's quarters? That's not the captain's quarters, I guess. There she is.
Oh, you've been bringing back so many fish lately. The aquarium is starting to look like a real ocean habitat. We're practically pro fishy fetchers already. You appear to take great pride in your work. You betcha. But behind the sense of accomplishment, there's something else. Something more like...
Loneliness?
Yeah, that's it. That's how Paimon's feeling underneath. Why's that? Paimon's not sure. It just feels like something's missing.
Maybe visitors.
Oh, that's it. We're missing visitors to come and admire our amazing handiwork. You're saying you want to open the aquarium to visitors? Would that not be okay?
Are you worried it'll be too noisy? That it'll cause a lot of problems?
If that's the case, just leave everything to us. We'll take care of advertising and all the day-to-day stuff. You just focus on your own work. If that's what you want.
We can split the revenue. 30-70.
Huh? We only get 70%?
No, Sandrone gets 70.
Oh, right. Of course. Sandrone is the one renting this boat, after all. Ugh, you make me sound like some sort of tyrannical landlord. You're putting in the work, so you should get the lion's share. I'm not stingy like Pantalone. So that means you're giving us the all clear? Sure, you have my blessing. Just make sure it doesn't get in the way of my research. Woohoo! The Winglet Gloop Gloop Underwater Fisharium is officially open for business! Of course you already thought of a name.
I didn't do that. That was all Paimon. I don't need any harbingers getting mad at me. That's pretty cool. Okay. You know, let's do another couple revelations, I guess. We did have those issues earlier. They've been resolved, hopefully, but we'll end the stream and take a break after two more revelations. Let's do Diona and Mizuki.
So you can't help me fix this annoying affliction either?
Precisely. It's already too deeply intertwined with your fate. Imagine your destiny is a tree. This affliction is like a new shoot growing from its branches. It's been helping you absorb sunlight and dew this whole time. It, long ago, began to shape your fate. If you cut it off now, the wound left behind might fester, infecting the entire tree.
You make it sound like it's a good thing. It's clearly getting in my way, keeping me from mixing the drinks I need. It's more like one of those vines that wrap around the trunks of giant trees, restricting their growth and slowly strangling them.
Well, if that were the case, your fate would have rejected it, and we could have easily pruned it away. Unfortunately for you, it's not at all what you say it is. All right, enough talk. That should be enough to convince you I'm a legitimate fortune teller, yes? Now, just like I told you, come here and pick a card at random. And let me give you a little advice about your future.
So I just pick one at random, Okay. How about this one? No, wait! This one!
Don't overthink it. No matter how you choose, you can only ever draw the card that's destined for you.
Ooh, this fortune teller's laugh is so creepy. She's just like an old witch from a fairy tale. But since she's so good at it, her advice could prove really helpful. I have to choose my card carefully.
Long time no see, Diona.
Huh? Traveler? Paimon?
True to form. Here you are at just the right moment.
Timing is my strong suit.
Well said. Compared to an intangible thing like fate, commissions have a far more intuitive effect on shaping our words and deeds. Now, seeing as you're here, perhaps you could have a word with this little one. She doesn't seem very trusting of an old witch like me.
Well, it's not so easy to trust a weird-looking fortune teller who's set up stall in the middle of nowhere. Oh, the traveler seems to know this fortune teller pretty well. Great. I can finally have someone I trust. Traveler? Paimon? Come over here for a sec. I need to talk to you in private.
I was just about to ask, what are you doing in Fontaine?
Looking for new ingredients, of course. My previous approach to mixing drinks was far too narrow-minded. I kept limiting myself to actual food. Paimon wouldn't exactly call the things you put in your drinks food, Diona. Well, it's all technically edible, as long as you grit your teeth and close your eyes. It's stuff you can force yourself to swallow.
So you're planning to find completely inedible ingredients?
Exactly! I've already found a bunch of rusted screws, scrapped cables, coagulated chunks of grease, dust bunnies, toe jam. And it's all thanks to that guy from the Fontaine Research Institute who makes Fanta. He's been a real help.
You know Henri? Where'd you run into him?
Well, I heard that really tasty fizzy drink stuff comes from the Fontaine Research Institute, so I headed over to take a look. When I got there, Mr. Henri let me try a few bottles of the new Fanta flavors. Completely on the house. Mr. Henri doesn't smell of alcohol at all. Nope, he just smells like Fanta, sweet and tangy. One stiff and you can tell he's a reliable sort of grown-up. And he was the one who suggested I come to this stall. He said my affliction is probably beyond the Research Institute's ability to analyze. But he heard that this weird fortune teller who showed up recently near the court of Fontaine, apparently everyone who's been here says she's crazy accurate. Maybe if you get your fortune told, you'll learn something about what's causing your affliction. If you grasp the principles behind it, perhaps you could find a cure. Well, hard to argue with that logic. Guess he didn't end up becoming a researcher at the Fontaine Research Institute for nothing. So I came here to see the fortune teller. As soon as I walked over, she stopped me and said there was a strange disturbance surrounding me. Before I could ask, she blurted out all the answers to my questions.
But the scientific logic of the Fontaine Research Institute doesn't directly apply to divination. Even if you understand the principles, it doesn't mean the solution will be easy to come by, just like I told you. Mysticism isn't built of bearings and bolts, and I can't simply repair your fate for you.
Oh, are you telling me nothing can be changed? Then what's the point of drawing a card?
By drawing a card, you may just find a tiny missing gear to fit into the wheel of fate. It may seem insignificant, but when installed correctly, the tiniest gears can still drive massive mechanisms.
You're not just humoring me, are you? Traveler, what do you think?
Barbeloth is very reliable.
All right, if you say so. Then I'll take one. All right. Here we go. Looks like it's...
Oh my. How strange. To think the disturbance surrounding you has grown with such vigor. It's no longer a shoot, but a sturdy branch. How curious.
Huh? What are you saying? Does this mean the drinks I mix will taste even better from now on?
That doesn't sound like a bad thing in and of itself. But given everything we know about your motivations,
If we judge solely by your affliction, that would indeed be the case. Furthermore, the card you drew is the reversed High Priestess, which means you've been too focused on the illusions before the veil, which is precisely why you've been unable to pass through it for so long.
That doesn't sound like it has anything to do with mixing drinks. I thought this card would tell me what ingredients I need to use.
The lunar arcana aren't known for creating recipes. At least, not yet. But mixing drinks isn't the only way to find the answers you're looking for.
The answer is to teach those old booze hounds a lesson, so they never get drunk and cause trouble again.
You're certainly driven, but while your body moves forward, your heart remains stuck.
That's not true. I hate those weird old drunkards from the bottom of my heart, especially...
I see. Then, have you talked to the one who fills your heart the most?
What? How did you know I was thinking about one person in particular? I didn't even...
Through divination, of course. Perhaps you should cast aside your impatience and confused emotions and tell him how you truly feel. You might find it more effective than trying to mix the most disgusting drinks in the world.
There's no way he'll listen. Once he started drinking, he doesn't listen to anyone.
Perhaps that was true before. But now, you found a tiny gear from the Wheel of Fate. Return to its rightful place. Certain things might undergo subtle changes.
You mean that? But it is just a card.
Of course not that. I'm talking about your heart. Something which has already begun to change.
My heart hasn't changed at all. Now, I need to go look for ingredients. How much is the divination fee? I can pay it in full.
Oh my, what a well-mannered child. Much more endearing than that other little brat. But there's no need for a fee. Just consider this a gift from a witch.
Thank you. If you ever come to Mondstadt, I can treat you to a drink. I guarantee it'll taste delicious.
Mondstadt, you say? Yes, if I get the chance, that might not be such a terrible idea.
And thank you for helping me out, Traveler in Paimon.
you're absolutely welcome, Diona. If you ever need help, just let us know.
No matter the trouble, Paimon and the Traveler will swoop in and save the day. But swooping in is thirsty work. So once we're done, we wouldn't say no to some of your tasty drinks, Diona. It's a deal. Next time you're in Mondstadt, I'll treat you to the best drinks you ever tasted. The kind with absolutely zippo alcohol.
By the way, if you have any more questions about your card, look for someone named Mona. You probably already know who I'm talking about.
Mona? Yeah, I know her. She always orders the cheapest drinks. Is she a powerful fortune teller too?
Ha! She's nowhere near my level. Still, she should be up to the task of reading the lunar arcana. Otherwise, she might as well hang up her hat. Just tell her you've brought a prophecy on behalf of the mighty astromancer Barbeloth Trismegistus as a test. Don't worry. As long as you say that, she'll do her best to interpret it for you.
I think I got that. Astromancer Barbeloth Trismegistus. Yes, that's a long name. Come to think of it, isn't Mona's name really long too? I think it was the what was it again?
Right. Let's get hers going.
Look at you, Foontown. I'm a rock.
Get back!
Yeah,
Pew pew.
can't handle your drink. Huh. Pew pew. Huh.
Get back!
Diana Special. Yeah.
You missed. Try again.
Look at you, Foontown. Pew pew.
Headshot.
Where'd that come from? Yeah.
Okay, there's that one. And like I said, we'll do Zuki.
Huh? Isn't that Mizuki and her two mini Baku? Are they talking to Barbeloth already?
Traveler and Paimon? Lady Barbeloth was just talking about you. I was wondering if we might cross paths. It seems like fate has already arranged our meeting place.
Here on holiday, Mizuki?
I suppose you could say that. If the prep work for this educational film about psychology I'm doing goes smoothly, I should indeed have time for some leisure. Though until then, I still need to focus on my work.
A film about psychology? Some form, new form of therapy?
Whoa! Films can do that? That's amazing!
It's a new idea I came up with. Back when I was promoting Isa Bathhouse, I took inspiration from Fontaine cinema and recorded a few variety show episodes. People seemed to love it. Not only did they watch every episode, they even remembered all the psychological concepts we showcased. So I thought, why not make a few films about mental disorders as a fun and educational way to explain basic psychological concepts? If I can raise everyone's basic awareness, perhaps people can develop a more objective understanding of what mental disorders are. Perhaps I can stop people from blindly dismissing these conditions as made-up nonsense, or treating them like some terrifying boogeyman. And maybe my future therapy sessions will go a little more smoothly.
You've clearly put a lot of thought into this.
That's right. After all, illnesses of the mind are invisible and hard to pin down. Trying to get a hold on them, or even just detecting their existence, is sometimes far from easy. But even I don't know how to pin them down to fit neatly into a script. I'm a bit embarrassed to admit it. But even though I've written quite a few papers about mental health, I'm completely stuck when it comes to writing a film script. Sometimes I stay cooped up in my room all day, endlessly going over a few lines of dialogue or a few seconds of plot. Even then, I might come away with nothing to show at the end of it.
That sounds really exhausting. You need to relax. I know a guy in town that we can introduce you to.
Maybe you're just missing a little spark of inspiration. When Paimon and the Traveler get stuck on one thing, we do something else, and then, ding! The answer just pops into our heads.
It seems like great minds think alike, Paimon. That's why I came here, to experience a form of divination quite unlike the fortune slips I'm used to. I'm hoping this mage's lunar arcana can bring me some fresh inspiration.
Inspiration. Anya once said that she wanted to write a fairy tale for every card in the lunar arcana. But there were so many stories she wanted to write, and so little time. Since you're looking for inspiration, go ahead and draw a card, Miss Yokai. I hope that mage's unfinished fairy tale can lead you to the inspiration for your own story.
All right, Lady Barbeloth. But most of what I know about divination relates to the Grand Narukami Shrine. Fortune-telling with cards is a first for me. If I do anything that breaks the proper ritual etiquette, please set me straight.
Oh my, the reversed moon. The upright and reversed meanings of the moon are similar. Escapism, illusion, self-deception. Like someone traveling beneath a dark moon, having lost their way forward, but not knowing how to break free.
That sounds a bit negative.
Yeah. Why does the meaning of this card sound like a warning? Paimon's got a really bad feeling about this.
However, since Miss Yume Mizuki can still hear this prophecy, it means the situation is not yet too dire. With a little effort, you may be able to exit the haze that obscures your path ahead and find what you seek.
Escapism, illusion, and self-deception?
Taking the card at face value, yes. To put it more plainly, you're running from an answer that's right before your eyes, searching far when you should be looking near.
Are you saying there's someone who can review my script standing right in front of me?
It's not limited to just the script, but how you interpret the meaning behind the card is entirely up to you.
The answer is right in front of my eyes, yet I'm searching far when I should be looking near. I think I understand what you're getting at. When you put it like that, I really have been deceiving myself. Or rather,
I couldn't help but search far when I should be looking near. I thought about visiting Yae Publishing House and asking Guja Yae for advice, but then... From a clinical perspective, I suppose this counts as unconscious avoidance. Thank you for your divination, Lady Barbeloth. You really helped me find inspiration after all.
There's no need to thank me. I did nothing. You untangled the threads of fate yourself. I merely placed the loose ends in your hands. However, Guji Yae is also someone swept along by fate. Intertwining threads often bring trouble. With that in mind, keeping your distance wouldn't necessarily be a bad thing.
If I simply ask for some feedback on my script, surely that wouldn't bring fate into the mix, would it?
As I said, how you interpret things is not up to me, Miss Yume Mizuki. I cannot see every twist in your future from reading a single card. Who can perceive every obstacle on the path of fate before it trips them up? Sometimes it's just like that little brat said. Fate is called as such, for it cannot be changed, nor can it be reversed. It can only but be accepted. Anyway, Miss Yokai, I look forward to watching your film.
I was hoping that she'd stick around long enough for me to tell her that the little witches missed the Doe King and to send regards, but okay.
Turn that frown upside down. Yachan, Teychan, let's go!
Cole, learn to command.
Cast your worries to the wind. Oh, tricky bait. Time to relax.
Stars, shine for me.
Bad dreams be gone. Turn that frown upside down.
Oh, why'd it have to be them?
Cole, learn to command. My guiding stars.
Cast your worries to the wind.
Stars, shine for me.
Am I the only one to find it interesting that Mizuki, the basically Dream Eater,
Time to relax.
teamed with
Bad
the
dreams be
eternally
gone.
drowsy Layla?
Cole, learn to command.
Get down to business.
Yachan, Teychan, let's go! Sweet dreams!
Climb very high.
There we go. We will continue this wonderful progress next time. Until then, everybody, y'all take care of yourselves. And we'll see each other next time.